James chapter 4, verse 17. Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. Planning for camps and for retreats can be a very big task, especially when we start to try to come up with a list of rules and guidelines for everyone to follow. When doing this, we have to try to anticipate anything we might come across and try to spell it out within the rules and the guidelines. One day I was talking to an older minister, and he said when he did camp, he only had one rule. And he would begin the week of camp by saying he only had one rule. He said you could see the excitement on the campers as they anticipated what this rule was and the fact that they would be able to take the list of rules and guidelines out of their camper book and discard them. But he said this one rule was very simple. This one rule was do right. James had been talking about the problems that come with pride, maintaining a humble attitude, being careful not to judge, and being cautious in our planning. He sums up all of these ideas with one simple statement. To him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. Jesus says it this way in Matthew chapter 22, verse 39. Love your neighbor as yourself. The benefit we have to having the entire Bible is being able to read and study about the mistakes the people were making in the first century. They had letters written to them by men who were inspired by the Lord to help clear up the problems that they were creating, or help them to see how they were splitting hairs when it came to the law that was given to them. James challenges the people of his time to carefully evaluate what they know and what they understand the scriptures to say, and not just try to justify their actions by using the law. He simply says, if you know to do good and do not do it, you have sinned in the eyes of the Lord. The last thing we want to do is be a part of a sin that is causing us to be sinful in the eyes of the Lord. Just like the people of the first century, it is our responsibility to determine what is good and what being a productive part of society looks like, and then take the actions to be those types of people. One thing I do not enjoy is enforcing a bunch of different rules that we have to make in order to maintain order in an event. We have tried to maintain a very minimum amount of rules, with this being the first rule that is stated. If we all manage to simply do right and take care of each other, then there will be no need for a bunch of different rules and guidelines for us to follow. Today, I challenge each of us to simply do right and simply treat each person that we come in contact with dignity. In doing these simple things, we will become more like Jesus every day.